that's true. When you work at the mill, tell you what you gotta do. Get up in the morning before daylight, labor all day until it gets night. You work all day and get pale in the face, standing so long in the same darn place. Long comes the boss, hard as he can tear, wants you to think he's a grizzly bear. It's ash to ashes, dust to dust, let the poor man live and the rich man buzz. Want to get your supper, boy, you better run. They'll blow that whistle right before you're done. When payday comes, well, you won't have a penny for to pay your bills. You got so many, sometimes you hear a noise like a pecker would. Only the merchants trying to sell their goods. All those boys just about gray from studying to get all the poor man's pay. It's ash to ashes, dust to dust, let the poor man live and the rich man buzz. Some people run all the mill folk down, but the mill folk people make the world go around. Have a little drink, have a little fun. When everything's done, they rake out the mud. I left the mountains when I was a strip. Never will forget that awful trip. I walked all day behind an ample wagon. When I got to town, my ass was a dragging. Ash to ashes, dust to dust, let the poor man live, the rich man buzz. Wintertime comes, there's hell to pay. Go to the boss, gonna have to say, well, I need a load of wood, boy, I need a ton of coal. If everything's bad, I'll go in the hole. Gotta buy groceries at some chain store. Can't afford to pay no more. If I don't starve, I'm a son of a gun, 'cause you can't buy beans without no money. It's ash to ashes, dust to dust, let the poor man live and a rich man buzz. Ash to ashes and dust to dust, let the poor man live and a rich man buzz. There it is, folks. Little comic number from the 1930s. That's about as much walking as I do in a day. Tire me out. I'll just play an Ozark traditional fiddle tune. This is learned this from an old guy named H.K. Sylvie up in Ava, Missouri. Not really all that far from here. H.K. Sylvie wears the cleanest overalls every day. It's like he gets them pressed every single day. Starch pressed overalls. This is called Lonesome Indian. Well, that's not how it goes. Shit. Circle to the left, circle south. Put a little moonshine in your mouth. Is back to the right towards Arkansas. Eat cornbread and possum jaw. Thanks, folks. Don't hear too much of that these days. HK, the guy I learned those tunes from, is probably in his 80s. Still plays just fine as wine. Sharp as a tack. I'm gonna play Grandpa Jones' fiddle tune. Anybody watch Hee Haw back in the day? Well, those all been perfect if my microphone hadn't been in the way, but this is one of the benefits, one of the detriments of having a 19th century technique in a 21st century world. There's other detriments as well, like plows, having to deal with mules. I had a billy goat back home. We finally shipped him off, if you know what I mean, but he was mean too. That's a 19th century problem. Well, folks, I'll do another comic number. Make sure I do all the funny ones at once. So if I do all the funny ones at once, then I can do all the sad ones in a row. Really try to make you laugh for a long time, then see if I can make everybody shed a couple of tears for a little while. That's one of my favorite things to do. If I can, I'll set that challenge up for myself now, and then y'all can tell me if I met it or not. And I'll be equanimous about whether I did or did not. I had an uncle. His name Uncle Mark. Uncle Mark had a real thick Oklahoma accent, you know, the kind where it's like he's about to swallow his tongue. But he was a wino and a liquor-o and a beer-o and pretty much everything else-o. And I wrote this song for him because he used to say a bunch of funny shit all the time. And I think my favorite thing that he used to say was if he was about to open a Budweiser or eat a pulled pork sandwich, he'd say, "Boy, howdy, hot dog." So this is a song called Boy Howdy Hot Dog for him. Them coals turning bright red, firewood in the truck bed, rivers running low this time of year. Ragweed on the turnpike, bedrooms mostly Christmas lights. I'm sorry, friend, I don't lend tools. Boy, howdy, hot dog, pretty good life, pretty little house, pretty big wife. She lets me fry her catfish twice a week. That's a euphemism. Well, hot plate, baby went and made a cake. Never seen a heaven that didn't have a snake. Blue Jay's a mean-ass bird, ugliest song you've ever heard. Get off my porch, I'll kick your ass. Everything she does is magic. I'll watch her catch a lizard. Careful or his tail will come right off. Boy, had a hot dog, pretty good life, pretty little house, pretty big wife. She lets me fry her pork chop twice a week. That's another euphemism. Well, swamp rose, sweat stain, get money, make it rain. Cold beer, tin can, Cadillac and Mustang. Yes, sir, swamp rose, sweat stain, get money, make it rain. Cold beer, tin can, Cadillac, Mustang. Doctor asked me where it hurts. Born to fish, forced to work. Don't let them tell you what your broken heart's worth. Fire ant on the sugar trail, tail feathers on a nightingale. Arrowheads and bones is all you'll find. Boy, had a hot dog, pretty good life, pretty little house, pretty big wife. She lets me wear her underwear anytime I please. Well, she's thick as a forest and a cavalry of bushwhackers. Never seen a fall, now her bullets wouldn't scatter. Goddamn, I'll be going to hell. This bar's mostly peanut shells. If you'll drive, we can play pool. Hot pocket, sweet potato pie, Saturday, Sunday rolling by. Take off your pants, let's watch TV. Boy, had a hot dog, pretty good life, pretty little house, pretty big wife. I can't recall the last girl's name. But the love you lost is right where you left it. All right, gone forever, boy, fuck it, forget it. Yes, the love you lost is right where you left it. All right, gone forever, boy, fuck it, forget it. Yeah, boy, had a hot dog, pretty good life, pretty little house, pretty big wife. She lets me wear her underwear anytime I please. Well, she's thick as a forest and a cavalry of bushwhackers. Never seen a fall, number bullets wouldn't scatter. Yes, she's thick as a forest and a cavalry of bushwhackers. Never seen a fall, number bullets wouldn't scatter. Boy, howdy, hot dog. Thank you, folks. Hey, Mr. Giles, why don't you, is Mr. Giles out there in the audience somewhere? Tyler Giles? Somewhere out there? I don't mean to make you at my beck and call, but if you do want to play more, we certainly can. I tell you, folks, Tyler and I, we have a mutual friend. Our mutual friend is a criminal, you know, a career criminal. He'll rob anything that'll stand still. One time he robbed a parking garage. Was wrong on so many levels. Shortly after that, he robbed a soap store. He robbed that soap store. He somehow managed to make a clean getaway. Shortly after that, he was going to rob an art store, walked in, turned around, changed his mind. He did not want to get framed. So he steals a boat, right, and he's paddling down the river away from the police, and his boat capsizes. And it was a good thing he robbed the soap store because he was able to wash ashore. Well, I tell you, he went to prison, you know, like most criminals do. He went to prison, and he figured that the best way to get out would be to dress up as a woman, you know, give the guards the slip. That's one of those older jokes. Maybe some of y'all get that over there, okay. And well, you know, they never found him, but the rumor is he's still abroad. I don't know what y'all are laughing at. Do you want to do folk art masterpiece? I'm going to do one of my favorite songs, folks. I wrote this song about the state of Arkansas. That's where I live now. It's about being poor in Arkansas on purpose. Making art anyways, despite being poor. It's called Folk Art Masterpiece. got a real singable chorus if you've got any cajones. Well, my grandmother grew up in a two-room shack. The last of 7 children, she used to dress in gunny sacks. Said that times were hard, families scattered near and far, like seeds into the dirt, like the dimmest set of stars. And there's preachers every Sunday, muscadines each fall. I'd like to die in Arkansas if I should die at all. You could call it alchemy, some ancient art of old. Hillbillies with no money spend their garbage into gold. That's us. 'Cause I swear a square dance saved my life one hot summer's day. I swear I was about to end myself, I swear I was bound away. I swear I heard the voice of God between the caller's cries. An Ozark fiddle tune, a pretty girl's brown eyes. And there's preachers every Sunday, muscadines each fall. Lord, let me die in Arkansas if I should die at all. I thought that being poor would weigh heavy on my soul. It's a little drunken happiness like this that makes me whole. It's a little drunken happiness like this that makes me whole. And you say that anyone could make it, I guess that's so. I guess I ain't Walt Whitman, I know she ain't Van Gogh. You can't account for taste, but I know my north from south. It's a goddamn folk art masterpiece when she opens up her mouth. It's a goddamn folk art masterpiece when she opens up her mouth. And there's preachers every Sunday, muscadines each fall. Lord, let me die in Arkansas if I should die at all. You could call it alchemy, some ancient art of old. Hillbillies with no money spend their garbage into gold. Well, there's preachers every Sunday, muscadines each fall. Lord, let me die in Arkansas if I should die at all. Yeah. Thank you very much, folks. I sure appreciate you. That's one of my favorite songs to sing. I hope that, that everybody has a place that they'd like to die and knows how they'd like to die. That seems like important information to have. And you know what? This is as good a place as any other. I think if we got hit by a meteor, I'd still be pretty pleased with my choices. Wait, is it an asteroid? I wasn't good at Earth space science. Is it an asteroid if it hits the Earth, or is it a meteor? Yes. Okay, that's the right answer, yeah. We'll do another one in the great key of G. 1 to the 6 minor, to the 4, to the 5, back to the 1, and you will find that the chorus starts on the 4. This is Mr. Tyler Giles here on the pedal steel. Give him a little bit of appreciation if you don't mind, folks. He won't bring out his best hat for me, but he will not. But he will wear a hat at least a little bit. You have a NASA pin on your hat. How did you not know that astronomical question earlier? You did? What's the answer? It's a meteorite? Okay, all right. If we get hit by a meteorite and we all die, we're in good company. This is a traveling song. I stole the idea from this song from an old train hopper buddy of mine named Roy Pilgrim. Roy, if you're out there, be safe. I know he is. And Roy told me that he spent 3 weeks sleeping in the sunflower patch of a 2-acre hobby farm. And when he said that, I said, hold that fuck on. That's a really good song line. So I stole that from him and made it into this song right here. It's called I Ain't Welcome. I've been 3 months driving on a northbound track, met a girl in a parking lot. It was Minnesota winter, I'd skipped my dinner. I was cold and she was hot. Her family didn't look like normal folks, didn't look like they lived in town. I went up to her old man and asked him, can a poor boy come lay down? I spent 3 weeks sleeping in a sunflower patch of a 2-acre hobby farm. When I got too cold at night, the thought of her kept me warm. I was minding my business, never went to the house unless they had told me so. But I saw their daughter in a bar room. She was dancing nice and slow. And I've been thinking that to travel with a guitar and a satchel ain't as easy as it used to be. I swear that I felt welcome here. She whispered sweet things in my ear. I never felt so alive or free. We shared a couple beers. She laughed, she touched my hand. I let her use my handkerchief, waltzed to the country band. Next night I took all the scratch I had, about 25 bucks or so. Cleaned myself up and I washed the truck for wherever she wanted to go. And when I got up my nerve and I knocked on the door, old man was standing there. He could smell his daughter's perfume. See, I'd comb my hair. Said, boy, you better pack your shit and get on away from my home. I left a little letter on her windowsill when I head and hit the road. 'Cause I've been thinking that to travel with a guitar and a satchel ain't as easy as it used to be. And I swear that I felt welcome here. She whispered sweet things in my ear. I never felt so alive or free. And now I'm sitting on the tailgate feeling the heartache, chewing on a jaw, when 4 or 5 Jalisco boys asked me if I wanted a job. Now I'm down in northwest Arkansas, 7 days on a carpenter's crew, knowing 6 ways from Sunday I'll never run into you. Yeah, I got myself a steady job from Wichita to Tahlequah. The foreman rides my ass, I get paid. And I've been kissing ass and shaking hands, about all that a man can stand. I'll find another place I'd like to stay. 'Cause I've been thinking that to travel with a guitar and a satchel ain't as easy as it used to be. And I swear that I felt welcome here. She whispered sweet things in my ear. I never felt so alive or free. Thank you very much. That's Tyler Giles there. What do you say we do one more, brother? You all right with that? I'm going to do another one. I wrote this one for a girl that I used to know. She used to walk around with a mattress strapped to her back in case she ran into anyone she recognized. But I tell you right now, that's a quality I admire in people most of the time. As someone who doesn't own a mattress currently, especially. Yeah. This is called Up the Hill. We drove my father's 88 halfway to Broken Bow. We were listening to the bad news on the radio. Well, the old folks were talking about Hamas and Hezbollah. I asked her out to the county taqueria. And after we were through, we blasted Springsteen from the cab, singing songs about freedom and lonesomeness. Moonshine from mason jars, I'd never seen such stars fall from the sky to those hollers along those cliffs. If I ever come off mean, vulgar or unclean, there's a gentle part of me, it ain't outspoken, and I carry that part up in the bed of my own truck, up the hill where my heart was first broken. Well, she took me to her father's house near Mountain View, made small talk on the porch with Grandma Elma Lou. And they were up to milk the cows the next day before 7. Was a loaded gun in every room I stayed in. And the first night I was sleeping in the loft of her barn. The second night was her mother's good home cooking. Third night I got religion while we lie under the sheets. That's long before her father lectured me on heaven. If I ever come off mean, vulgar or unclean, there's a gentle part of me that ain't outspoken, and I carry that part up in the bed of my own truck, up the hill where my heart was first broken. Yes, it's just a ways away from where I came from, where I tried to marry that poor girl and then some. Now she's in some bar somewhere, big brown eyes, short brown hair, and the difference is she ain't scared and loves no one. If I ever come off mean, vulgar or unclean, there's a gentle part of me, it ain't outspoken, and I carry that part up in the bed of my own truck, up the hill where my heart was first broken. Yes, if I ever come off mean, vulgar or unclean, there's a gentle part of me that ain't outspoken, and I carry that part up in the bed of my own truck, up the hill where my heart was first broken, up the hill where my heart was first broken. folks. You want to do another one, Tyler? Yeah! Isn't he great, folks? I'm going to make sure I get my money's worth out of Tyler here. I'm not sure if I'm even paying him, so that means I'm going to work you real hard. Neighborhood of B flat, sir. B flat. I'm at a bus stop. I'm at the north side headed west. I'm in a cold sweat. I can't seem to catch my breath. A nice old lady asks me if I'm okay. I tell her I'm coming to see you. Smoke her cigarettes all day. Tell her I ain't crazy. I'm just singing to myself, and I ain't desperate. I just got nobody else, and I ain't stupid. Just can't seem to do the math and multiply the man I am by the love that didn't last. There's a long way between what's said and what's done. It's been a long, heady stream of lives. It's a 3-day drive between my colorful dream and whatever is between you and I. I'm in a motel, and I'm drinking to my health, and I did love you while I lie with someone else. Should I come calling like a thief calls in the night, or does the man whose hand I shook still keep you up all night? You say I ain't homesick, I've just had too much to drink, and I ain't lovesick. I just don't know what to think, and I ain't a coward. I just always rather not move on from things that broke me up that ought to have forgot. 'Cause I've been traveling by bus for 3 whole days. I've been thinking how I might survive the last and final scene of my colorful dream, and what the fuck to say when I hear ride, and what the fuck to say when I'm walking up your drive. But I ain't crazy, I'm just singing to myself, and I ain't desperate. I just got nobody else, and I ain't stupid. Just can't seem to do the math and multiply the man I've been by the love that didn't last. And multiply the man I've been by the love that didn't last. Thank you very much, folks. That's Mr. Tyler Giles there on the pedal steel. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, I'll see you soon, Mike. Thank you. Hey, folks, I'm going to do one more song. I'm going to get on out of here, let Clayton Smith and everybody else take the stage. If you like Clayton Smith, make a little bit of noise. Yeah. I'm looking forward to making his acquaintance later tonight, so that's as fair as an introduction. Again, my name's Willi Carlisle. If you like any of what you heard, there's a little bit for sale in the little merch bin over there. If you didn't like anything that you heard here, there's a little bit for sale in the merch case over there. If you're drunk, there's still a little bit in the merch case over there. If you're sober, buy me a drink. I'm going to sing a hymn and close us out here. I know the reason that y'all go out on a Friday night is to hear hymns. Something simple, something I can honestly say is all I have to sing today. Nothing special, nothing that'll blow you away. All I have to sing today is hallelujah. Is hallelujah. Is hallelujah. And as for heartache, I don't feel any smarter, less likely to call my mother. As for working, I still don't care for money, care more about my Sunday spent singing hallelujah. If I was gonna die tomorrow, for sure tonight I'd sing how this living in sorrow makes the end a welcome thing. If there's a better life waiting just beyond a human being, hallelujah, hallelujah. And as for you and your little black skirt or wet towel when you're late for work, I still remember how I felt like dirt. And if I ever get over that hurt, I'll sing hallelujah. And as for all the folks I've lain with in earnest love and loneliness, there ain't a thing that I won't forgive when I play 3 notes or less of hallelujah. If I was gonna die tomorrow, for sure tonight I'd sing how this living in sorrow makes the end a welcome thing. If there's a better life waiting just beyond a human being, hallelujah, hallelujah. Whatever chord is struck when a body hits the ground, I hope I'm strong enough I can make a joyful sound like hallelujah, hallelujah. Thanks, folks. I'm Willi Carlisle. Let's have a great night, okay? Stick around for